A very, very happy International Women's Day to all of you across the world, men and women, because we have to find a womanly future if humanity has to survive. And not only are we facing a deepening and more brutal violence against women, we're facing a more brutal violence to the earth and to our bodies through our food systems. Food is supposed to nourish us. It's supposed to give us nutrition. It's supposed to give us health. And we've designed an industrial model of farming that is efficient only in one thing: taking nutrients out of food and putting toxics in their place. The first level at which we are losing our nutrition in our food system is by taking away the art and science of breeding from women who've done seed breeding over millennia, the hands of corporations whose only incentive is greed. Women have bred for diversity, for taste, for quality, for aromas. 200,000 rice varieties, including the aromatic basmati. The new wheats have no nutrition but are contributing to gluten allergies because they've been designed for industrial agriculture and industrial processing. Our wonderful wheats, the bansi, the katia, the mishri, are not just delicious, they have nutrition. You need to eat half in order to have full satisfaction. And then we've designed chemical monocultures that shrink the nutrition per acre and claim to be solving the problem of hunger. Biodiversity is where nutrition grows. The more biodiversity intense our farming systems, the more health per acre, the more nutrition per acre we produce. The industrial monocultures are not producing nutrition, and in fact they've even stopped producing food. They're commodities that are going for biofuel and animal feed. And then the entire driving force for industrial agriculture is applying war chemicals to farming. Not only taking away diversity, but taking away nutrition from the soil. It is now established again and again and again that organic soils are rich in nutrition and produce food that's rich in nutrition. It can be as much as 60% higher beneficial nutrients compared to chemically farmed food. And the new genetically engineered Roundup ready crops, which are pumping agriculture with Roundup and glyphosate, are robbing our bodies of nutrients by binding minerals, chelating vital elements like manganese. The result is a deficit that is not just causing malnutrition, but a deficit that's starting to kill on a very large scale. Autism has now become 1 in 68 in the United States, when it used to be 1 in 10,000 just a few years ago. And at these rates, the Center for Disease Control says it could be 1 in 2 American children in a few decades. Is this the kind of food system we want? And having created this nutrition disaster, the same industry is now floating false miracles like golden rice to solve the problem of vitamin A. Golden rice is 350% less efficient than the biodiversity women bring. A little bit of mint or podina chutney, the tiny bits of moringa leaves or fenugreek leaves. There is no dearth of nutrition in a world of biodiversity. The dearth is in a world of monocultures. And genetic engineering cannot make up that deficit. Even if they manage to get GMO golden rice through, it'll only be a tiny percentage of the daily vitamin A requirement. But in the meantime, corporations will have got control on rice. There's 70 patents locking golden rice. And the person who is claimed to be the founder, on the one hand talks philanthropy, but then says, what's wrong if I have partnerships with the Syngentas? Don't they have a right to make money through patenting and intellectual property? And then take the GMO banana, pushed on India as a solution to iron deficiency, pushed on Uganda as a solution to vitamin A deficiency. The vitamin A has been stolen from an indigenous banana of Micronesia. It wasn't invented by the scientist. And the iron enrichment will lead to a 4,000 to 5,000% decline in iron availability. Not only is biopiracy and patent monopolies the driving force behind these false solutions. Violation of all scientific norms. The scientists who were engaging in unethical, illegal trials of golden rice in China had to be removed from their jobs. And a human trial is taking place in Iowa on the GMO banana. 12 students paid $900. This is not the way knowledge should work. Knowledge should be free. Knowledge should be for all. Knowledge should be from all, not one scientist in Australia manipulating the banana, and 2 or 3 scientists working with all the giant corporations to push golden rice. Our knowledge is richer. The planet is richer than these alternatives. So let us today, on International Women's Day, make a commitment to bring back biodiversity into our farms and onto our plates. Let us commit ourselves to spread women's knowledge of 10,000 years rather than these unreliable, reckless experiments which are more based on public relations than real science. Let us take back our seed and our food like we took back the night.